Hi there, welcome to Nonsense Whisky. My name's VinPF and today we're going to be doing my first ever re-review of something I've actually covered already. It was actually my 5th ever review, so if you want to go back and check out some poor audio and some terrible video editing, then by all means check it out. But it was the Glenlivet Founders Reserve versus the old 12-year. Now this is a proper review of the Glenlivet Founders Reserve because I now have another wee bottle of it. This unlucky soul replaced the Glenlivet 12-year in the UK markets and some other markets. Now I know a few of you lucky people can still get the 12-year, so if you can, please don't tell me in the comments below because it will kill me with jealousy every single time. But it was originally announced that it would be alongside it as a kind of more entry-level offering than the 12-year. But as I say, in the UK, they introduced this, they got rid of the 12, and they put this up to between £30 and £35 in the UK. So that's getting on for nearly $50 in America. God knows what they sell this for in America, but hopefully it isn't that. So in my 5th review, so that's some 2 years ago and the rest, I was a bit upset because the 12-year-old, although it's not the kind of best whiskey in the world, holds a lot of weight with me. I really like it. It's a good casual sipper, and it being replaced by this, I wasn't best pleased about it. But I thought I'd pick it up again, give it a fair chance, and see if it's improved over the last 2 years or so. But let's crack on to the nose and see what we got with it. So to be kind of fair about it, it does have a good Speyside nose on it. So it's kind of orchardy, apples, pears, that sort of thing, very faintly. Lots of caramel. And if I'm being very critical, I would say there's some tropical flavours to it as well. Kind of that kind of fruit salady flavours, that kind of sweet, that fruit salad sweet you used to get. Let's try a wee bit. The palate has not improved in 2 years at all. It's kind of thin, it's watery. There's some flavours there for sure. They're kind of similar to the nose, kind of Speyside apples, that kind of thing. Bit of tropical flavours to it. But overall, it's it's not very complex at all. It's it's a perfectly serviceable dram. It's not disgusting. I've tried a lot of horrible whiskies, especially on this channel. Good little playlist. I should make a playlist of disgusting whiskies. I'll bang that up here for that. But I can't say it's disgusting. That's not fair to say. But it isn't good by any stretch of the imagination. And the thing that really adds insult to injury is the fact that it's £30 to £35 in the UK, which is absolutely insane. In this day and age of the kind of no age statement being quite prevalent, they kind of make up that the stocks are an issue or whatever. But then, especially with this, they take the 12 out of the UK hands, but they give it to everybody else, and it's replaced with this, which, like I say, it's perfectly drinkable, but there's nothing going on with it. If this was maybe between £20 and £25, sure, I might be able to recommend it to a kind of beginner or something like that, but for £30 to £35, I wouldn't even recommend it to a beginner because there's much better whiskies you can get for that sort of price. Even looking at Aldi's and things like that, I've recently said that the Aldi Isla is okay for £17, and that's true. It isn't a particularly good whiskey. It's not bad, but it's kind of well priced at £17. If this was £17, it would be a right winner. If it was £20 to £25, it would be okay at that bracket. At £30 to £35, it's just inexcusable. It's not good enough to even remotely entertain that sort of price, and I'm actually genuinely surprised that it's still on the shelves 2 years later at the same price. I thought it would have disappeared by now, or that it would be a lot cheaper by now, but they're sticking to their guns, Glenlivet. They're sticking to their guns. Fair play to them. I hope to see the 12 back sometime soon, but that's kind of my rose-tinted glasses squarely in place. And I don't think if we did get the 12 back, it would be anywhere near as good as I remember it was. But that's just my opinion. It's been a bit of a ranty episode, but I'm sure a whole swath of you will agree with me. I severely doubt there's anybody that will protect it to say that it's one of their favourite whiskies at the price. And if you do think that, by all means put it in the comments below, and I'm sure a whole heap of people will be able to suggest other whiskies that are far superior to this for the prices that you're expected to pay for this thing. Sláinte. Nah, mate.